attention to the signs. All the world's a stage. You don't know your lines. For every part you play, there'll be a price you pay. Up on the stage, stick around. You learn to improvise your part. When the bright lights burn, listen to your heart. When the big wheel turns, it takes your breath away. You don't know what to say. Sometimes you take the day. Up on the stage, step on up to the side. Expectation is your task. You live up to your very own creation. It's your mask. Is it enough to just simply state your truth and then come with me? Up on the stage. No one really cares. They've got their own affairs. Yeah, it's only you alone up there. Up on the stage, step on up to the silent expectation. It's your task. You're living up own creation. It's your mask. Is it enough to just simply state your truth and then come with me? Yeah, up on the stage, step on up to the silent expectation. It's your task. You're living up to your very own creation. It's your mask. Enough to just simply state your truth and then come with me. You're more than any part you play. Say what you want to say. Hey, up on the stage. Different songs tonight. Normally do. I'm thinking Simple Life. Do you know that one? No. It's got a little part in the middle. If I remember, it's been a while. But I was thinking of playing this because that whole idea, I kind of go from one idea to the next when we're doing these shows, and the whole idea of saying what you want to say and all that. This song is called Simple Life. I wrote it a long time ago. I built a shed in my backyard that I worked in writing because there wasn't enough space because we lived in Annapolis in a little tiny house. And but we had a deep backyard, and so I built a shed, 8 by 12, and started working in there. And one day I was having just a hard time with credit card companies. It was not my fault, okay? And then I had a hard time with the MBA, and it was not my fault. And I swear to God, I'll tell you the story sometime, but I felt like that at the time. I'm like, these businesses, they're driving me crazy. I don't want a credit card, I don't want a car, I want a pack mule, I want to live in the mountains and stop all this craziness. So that's what I was thinking about in my backyard, and it was springtime and the flowers were coming up. called Simple Life. This is how it goes. Remember how Billy was in and out of the county jail? Knew about the cold cracking something. Yeah, he's got a house in the country now. He's got a little garden out back, grows tomatoes, and he said, yeah, it's a simple life, simple if you can. Count up what you need on the fingers of just one hand. It's a simple life, make a simple plan. In the mirror, said the last time she felt free, she was just a little girl. She sold everything and bought a boat. She's on there, and maybe sailed down the world. She said, it's a simple life, simple if you can. Count what you need on the fingers of just one hand. Make a simple plan. I wanna feel the flowers out the back door, underneath the sky that's postcard blue. I wanna run away. A simple plan. Yeah. Fridrich. Thank you very much. The Eastport Oyster Boys coming up. Play some songs that I don't even know how they're all going to configure up here, but we have to plug them in, so give us 5 minutes and we'll be right back. And Naptownmusic, thank you for coming out tonight. If you guys haven't checked that out on Facebook, she's doing this, it's called Naptownmusic, right? They can just search that on Facebook. And she posts up videos, pictures, information, and all kinds of cool stuff. So you definitely want to check that out. Naptownmusic, get your phones out. You've got 5 minutes.
Thank you.
With much pleasure that we be here tonight as your guest, because you have made such a mark here in Annapolis and all over the East Coast, you know, the Annapolis, Baltimore, D.C. region, that we appreciate you inviting us. All right? So. And thank you so much. And Angie, was true that yesterday was a very kind of confusing day. We played both Irish in the Irish Parade. We played New Orleans Jazz in the Irish Parade. You always need more New Orleans Jazz in the Irish Parade. And then we jammed until they threw us out down there at Castle Bay. So it was a long
couple
day.
hours ago.
Long day for the boys. Long day for the boys. That those who know the Oyster Boys, this is our 20th year. Okay, 20 years. It's a long, long time. Actually, in this room, Jeff Holland and I started performing as the Oyster Boys in 1995. Way back in the last century. Way back in the last millennia. Way back in the last 1995. So it's great to come back here where we belong. And we're going to take you on a little trip. It's only about 5 blocks away. You can do this sitting down. You don't have to get up and move. But we're going to take you across the great Gulf of Eastport. All right, that's what you call this side Annapolis Harbor. All right, you know that we call this side Westport. All right, so you're sitting in downtown Westport. We're going to take you across the harbor to the heart of the Maritime Republic of Eastport for the national anthem of the Maritime Republic. And gentlemen, please remain seated with your hats on, otherwise it gets all kind of messy. All right, it goes like this. There's a place across the creek. You get there when you shuffle along Compromise Street. You cross the bridge, you paddle through the harbor, the opposite side of Annapolis proper. When you get there, you leave your worry behind and get that laid-back feeling that only you'll find in Eastport. Where are you now? On the bay. Well, we're laid back through there in old Eastport. We go to work all year in deck shoes and shorts. But if you want to give a millionaire a rub, he's got the dirtiest deck shoes down at Davis's Pub. I'll go around the corner to Leon's barber shop and have the mayor himself. Hey, he's looking for you, Michael. On the bay. Let me get across the mystery tender and leave it up for good for all that I can. The crab pot steam and we can pick us a few. I'll shuck some oysters and I might have a brew. Oh yeah. Come on over, leave your worry behind and get the laid-back feeling that only you'll find in Eastport. Help me out, Angie boy. Mr. Andy Fadley on the trombone. Yeah. Ask him how he earned those beats yesterday. Yeah, that's it. Let me hear you, Michael. Mr. Michael Lang on the keyboards. Tommy, you ready? Mr. Tom Gay, he's playing the 12 string tonight. I'll play some fiddle. Sometimes he even plays hammered dulcimer. One of our real heroes is here back here on the jamboree. Tom Fridrich, take it away. Give Tom a hand. He hired him for a long time. So let me get across the mystery sender and leave it up for good for all that I can. The crab pot scheme, we can pick us a few. I'll shuck some oysters and might have a brew. Come on over, leave your worry behind and get the laid-back feeling that only you'll find in Eastport. Take it home. On the bay. Hey, hey, in Eastport. the chance to peek back. Hey, how can we pub?
All right, Mr. Kevin Brooks.
The old guy.
Let's just get right into this next number.
Yeah.
Kevin,
One.
you bring your guitar down.
I can.
A two.
Hang on. Change beats.
That sounded like I was counting off a Ray Charles song. I heard some of his band members say he counted off songs so slow. The guy'd be walking across the stage, he'd say, 1! And he'd walk like 5 steps, and Ray would say, 2! And it just went like that. It's like nobody played ballads that slow. It was scary. But this one was supposed to be counted off a little faster. You guys ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Drinking wine, hanging on the line. Hanging on the line. Drinking wine, hanging on the line. Hanging on the line. Suits me fine, hanging on the line. You know, I got a girl, she loves that in the cold. Got me a girl, she loves that in the cold. She just sipping wine and puts a red paint on her toe. And we're hanging on the line, drinking wine, hanging on the line.
Anchor line.
Hanging on the line, drinking wine, hanging on the line.
Anchor line.
Hanging on the line, shoots me fire, hanging on the line. Something we're looking forward to doing. The weather's warming up a little bit. Took the ice eater out of the water today.
I took the ice eater out of the water today, and guess what? We have our first osprey in the bay. We saw it in the Magothy River today.
Oh,
that
wow.
means, look,
All right.
No more stock.
I'm premature. But no socks until the sock burning, then we'll really get it cooking.
Had the sunroof open today. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Again, singer-songwriter night. That's kind of, you don't put Oyster Boys with singer-songwriter, even though we all came out of, well, Tom and I came out of the folk scene, the folk Irish scene, played that, and then before that, back in the Coffeehouse days, my first gig, this is how old I am. 1968. You weren't even born.
Methuselah or something, you know. It's like,
Well, you know, it kind of feels that way after a while.
believe me, she was born.
Yeah. Oh, what she was, right? Well, tell the story why I changed this. Yeah. But,
So,
hot crabs. That's what we normally do at the Oyster Boys, of course, is celebrate where we live. And the whole idea, we've been writing songs for 20 years. We have 5 or 6 recording projects out. We've been on TV. We've been in film scores. We've done, international stuff. But we never were considered singer-songwriters, right? So that's when I called Angie up that last fall. And I said, would you be brave enough to have the boys come in? Because these songs, even though they're written about home and a place, and it's not all about love and gushy stuff, it's stuff that we live and stuff that we breathe and stuff that we live, want to be part of. There you are. And so this is kind of this is singer-songwriter on Natty Bow night. That's what it is. Yeah. Tom, you can tell the story about this song.
I think maybe we would just play it. Move ahead.
actually, there's a connection to the other Tom, sort of, with this song, right? Because this song was kind of inspired by a woman at
This is my song. So let me tell it. It's my song. All right.
I was going to tie in Tom back here because he's involved with the end of that part.
Yeah, that's one I wrote. Yeah. It's a big literary accomplishment to have written this song. It's called Hot Crabs, Cold Beer. I mean, it's really deep.
Based on a poem.
And it started when I was running down Severn River, going to the Wednesday night races with my buddy Jim Mumper. I sailed with him for 12 years. And before they built the Severn Inn, you all familiar with the Severn Inn? I know back in the old days it was something, and when I moved here, we escaped DC in 1999 and got here, and by the time we got here, it was just this burnt out thing. I don't know what the heck it was. But anyway, we'd go by there, and Jim kept saying every time, all that place needs is a big wooden sign spray painted, Hot Crabs, Cold Beer. And that's the genesis of the song. And then it does tell the story of somewhat of a romance of some sort. A romance with a place called McNasty's.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Well, hot times have come to our town, and Mama Duke was no longer around. Nowhere for I wanna go, soothe the soul with the cold Natty Bow. Well, there's a place on the Eastport side. It's best there when the tide runs high. There's crab tables all covered with booze, and it's all enough to keep us all amused. Bring your hot crabs and your cold beer, and come on down to McNasty's Beer. You got your hot crabs and your cold beer. There's no place better than here. Well, I tell you, there's no place better than here. We're throwing lays from a tabletop. Diamond Lil, she stops to top that stall. The moon rises over Benby Beach, and all your troubles are just out of reach. Your cold beer, come on down to McNasty's. There you got your hot crabs and your cold beer. There's no place better than here. Well, I tell you, there's no place better than here. You got your pretty senoritas and your handsome bud, and everybody's holding a bottle of gold. You figure out the right caddy. Oh, bring your hot crabs and your cold beer. Come on down to McNasty's. There you got your hot crabs and your cold beer. There's no place better than here. Well, I tell you, there's no place better than here. Take it around.
no place better than here. I'll bring you hot crabs and your cold beer. Come on down to the Gatsby's Pier. You got your hot crabs and your cold beer. Well, there's no place better than here. Well, I tell you, there's no place better than here. I tell you, there's no place better than right here at 49 West with Angie Miller on a great night here in the springtime. Come on. This is where we want to be. This is where we want to be. Yeah. Okay. Again, that's a local flavor, and that's kind of what our job has been for a long, long time. Yeah. Okay. You got one?
Back around.
I do have one. Just to complete that little story, though, there's a woman in that song named Lily that inspired at least the one verse, right, Tom? And Lily unfortunately passed away. And the last time I saw Tom was about 7 or 8 years ago, and we played a wake together. It was a New Orleans wake. Lily was from New Orleans, and it was actually a lot of fun. It was a really New Orleans style funeral. It was a great time.
Funerals are fun.
Yeah, it was a great time.
You know it's a good funeral when on the very first song, everybody's dancing. Like, whoa.
Right before
That's not what we expected.
Right before we started, Lily's brother walked up, if you remember, and said, "Do you guys know the second line?" And we played it, and they started a conga line. And this was like 11 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Had just come from the church. We were sweating a little bit how this was going to go.
Yeah.
And that's the last time I saw Tom.
Yeah.
And I was a little frightened when he walked in without a drum kit. You know, and he just had this. And we had, electric bass, electric guitar, and everything there. It was good. It was really good.
We do one more, and then we'll get you back up. Take a short break.
Sure, yeah, sounds
And
good.
is it against the rules to play a trad song? Something that was not written by the Oyster Boys, but we can record. It's okay.
We have no rules
We
here.
have no rules because everything else you're hearing, again, this is all original stuff from the Oyster Boys. So this one, though, doesn't come to the Oyster Boys via a friend or via that. It comes from tradition. And this time of year, it's very well timed, this kind of song. This song is a song you would probably recognize if you've been around town for a while, or been around Ireland or Wales or Scotland. It comes from Wales, and it came to the Bay about, end of March, early April, 1607. This is for true. This is for you historians. In 1607, Captain John Smith and all that crew landed down in Jamestown, right? And they had a really tough time there. You can't say it wasn't for the neighbors. They probably wouldn't have made it through that first winter. Pretty sure they didn't. Second year, the ice, just like this past couple weeks, the bay froze in. And when the ice flows finally started opening up down what is now the James River, the boys had a small boat called a shallop. This is for true. And they took that shallop and they said, "Honey, we'll be back in a week. We're going over to Cape Charles to get some cigarettes and some Pepsis, and we'll be right back." So they took across to Cape Charles. The problem was Cape Charles had not been invented yet, so it was closed. So they came up the Chesapeake Bay, made the whole way up, and this is the great discovery of the Chesapeake Bay. This is the voyage of discovery of Captain John Smith, right? The problem with that is the bay is 10,000 years old. 10,000 years old, right? And that for 5,000 of those past 5,000, that the Algonquin tribe, the Nanacoke, the Pocomoke, the Mattaponi were all having a great time here before all those real estate people from England came over and started buying up the place. This song goes with that, and the reason why we're playing this is because it has a little bit of the history of this time of year, but also it gets us into our Irish mood. All right, we're still nursing our hangover from yesterday's Irish piece, right? So it's kind of like this. The water is wide ship, she sails the sea. She sails as deep can be, but not as deep as this love I know not how. I sing, I'll call you respond. The water is wide, the water is wide. I can cross over, I can't cross over. Nor do I have no wings to fly. Build me a boat, I can carry two, and boats should go. Help me out, Angie boy. Lean me back against the road, thinking she was a sturdy tree. But first she bent, and then she broke. So did my love, who false to me. Here we go, ready? The water is wide, the water is wide. I can cross her, I can't cross her. Nor do I have no wings to fly. Build me a boat, I can carry two, and boats should row, my love and I. The water is wide, I can cross over, Or do I have no wings to fly? Build me a boat, I can carry two, and boats should go, my love and I. Follow me. And boats should row, my one more time. And boats should row, my love. Lovely singing along there. Let's get your Irish up. Keep your hands together. Let's try this now.
back here. Isn't he incredible?
You only hear it when you're here, if I play it. So this is a new song, if I can remember it, so I'm gonna give this a shot. Are you guys game? I'm game if you're game.
Yeah.
New song?
We're game.
Okay. Don't ask him why he said again. The well is dry. No making a mess. It takes his time and thinks it over. It takes a while to figure it out. Here's to the man at this is standing on his shoulders. Here's to the man, he does what he can. Not growing up, just growing older. Lay your burden to him. It seems the world is so strange. Powers that be are all rearranged. The passing sign of a dream that's over. Takes a while to figure it out. Here's to the man Atlas is standing on his shoulders. Here's to the man, he does what he can. Not growing up, just growing older. Lay your burden down. The wheels that turn are spinning again. The body that's is just an old friend. The rule books burn and the party's over. Takes a while to figure it out. Here's to the man Atlas is standing on his shoulders. Here's to the man, he does what he can. Not growing up, just growing older. Here's to the man, here's to the man Atlas is standing on his shoulders. Here's to the man, he does what he can. Not growing up, just growing older. Lay your burden, lay your I was getting a little excited. Sometimes when I just learned a song, I don't know what the tempo is, so I try them all, and that's. I tried them all.
So Marie.
Huh? So long, Marie. Okay. How about them Oyster Boys? Thank you for coming across the water tonight.
Hardest work we've been in years.
Tom has
Well, you know, I thought it's kind of like England and America, that there's been sort of a truce.
Until the next tug of war.
Until what?
The next tug of war.
How do you like this one?
Take the matches out of your coat. It feels like redemption to light the flame. So long to read. Burning letters on the fire grate. It's not more than just one heart can take. So long to read. Running your fingers through the photographs. Try to remember what made you say. So long to read. On through the ashes as you roam through the battleground. Yeah, you'll find your share of the blame. So long to read. All the scores are even now. So lay your sword down if you still know how. So long to read. You know victim, you know limb beneath love's blade. You're just living with the choices that you made. Packing your boxes slower than you should. Maybe the truth is more than you can stay. So long to read. Every corner has its ghost, and they say you'll never wash that blood from your hands. So long to read. All the rooms are empty now. So cut your path across these frozen fields of death. So long to read. Slowly gone. So long to read. So long to read. So long to read.
play a song. It's about St. Mary. Well, it's not about St. Mary's, but in my mind, that's where I was. That's what I was picturing, right on the rocks, on the water, down below the church.
By the boathouse. Oh,
Huh?
oh, Church
Yeah,
Point.
kind of between the church, like the Garden of Remembrance, down from there. That's what I was seeing. And she knows that because we went to the same college at different times, but very close. Like we just sort of crossed paths. And
The green door.
Yay!
the green door, yes. Spent a lot of time at the green door.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. We have stories to tell too.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell him right now. Hi Mom, hi Dad. All right. But it's not a song about St. Mary's. It's a song about reconnecting, getting back. All right. Okay.
Imagine yourself on a boat with a river of diamonds at your feet. I'm already here. I just float into blue horizon. You're standing alone on the rocks, like you wanna jump, but still not sure. So close to the edge, you're in thought. You're awake and dreaming, awake and dreaming. How you'll flow out from the shore, out through the waves, nothing to me. Nothing is lost, nothing is saved, nothing to swim me. Day after day, where you go, you're carrying the weight of the world in your arms. Things you don't say, things you know, it's like a rock you carry. It seems like time moves on so fast. In a little while you'll be pushing up weeds. So make up your mind, decide at last. Go on, take a deep breath, take a deep breath. And go out from the shore, out through the waves, nothing to me. Nothing is lost, nothing is saved, nothing to me, slowly. There's something wrong. You cannot put your finger on the name. It won't be long. You go out from the shore, out through the waves, nothing to me.
Boys, come on up here. Let's play some songs. I'm gonna,
Stay tuned.
yeah, well, I'm not gonna play a song on this with you guys.
swimming to you,
Yeah, swim to me. Swim. You know what I'm talking about, Oyster Boys.
Yeah, I'll grab it. Yeah, Tom.
Okay. This is an Oyster Boys debut.
Do you want me to play or not?
Are you kidding? Anything solo?
Let's get up and dance. All right.
Okay, well this is,
Yeah. Tom, you're on.
this, in the chorus it's going to say get up and dance, but we don't really expect you to get up and dance, but if you feel so inclined. This was written, this first song I ever wrote on ukulele. It's written on Kalapaki Beach on the island of Kauai in Hawaii on our like 22nd anniversary, something like that.
I think it was our 23rd, but I don't know, something like that.
Something
No, it was our
like that.
20th. It was our 20th.
So it was a perfect day. We just had lunch at this tiki bar. On the one side it was a pool, and the other side it was this gorgeous bay that opened in the ocean.
And we still have the glasses
Yeah, from
that we had our
from
lunch in.
well, we had Mai Tais for lunch. Well, not just Mai Tais. And then we went out on the beach and we got a second Mai Tai after lunch. And we walked out to the beautiful lounge chairs on the beach, and we were just sitting there, and it was just, it couldn't get any better. It was just about perfect. And I wanted to write a song that captured the happiness I was feeling, which is kind of impossible, but this is what I ended up with on the beach there, Kalapaki Beach. Let me tell you, my friends, this is a day I wish never would end. Right here with my gal, there's no time better than now to get up and dance. Let yourself move. This is as good as it gets, and it gets good. I'm telling you, get up and dance. Let yourself sing. Let the whole world know that life's one beautiful thing. I got to say today, everything is going our way. This right here and now, I want forever somehow. Get up and dance. Let yourself move. This is as good as it gets, and it gets good. I'm telling you, get up and dance. Let yourself sing. Let the whole world know that life's one beautiful thing. when I wrote that.
I think maybe I was yapping. I'm not sure.
Everybody's dying song, so this is the song that breaks the rule.
Which one is this?
This is about sailing, or rather motoring for a long time, because most sailors, I don't think, does any sailor ever put the sails up when they're going down the ditch? No, it's a motor, so, but you know, people do it in a sailboat. So Kevin was going down the ditch in his beautiful sailboat. It's a Cape Dory 30, which he likes to brag is not a very fast boat. You know, he
He can prove it too.
But she looks good going slow, you know? She looks good.
So anyway, one year, Kevin was going down the ditch, got a late start, and he was doing it all by himself. And I thought, man, that sounds dreary, so this song came out.
Safe and right, will you call and say goodnight? When I squeeze into the berth once more, will you ever know what the words we said before? Reach for distant shore.
Let's hear a new one from Mike over here.
Okay. It's getting late. I'll give you the short introduction to this song. So,
Tell us which song it is.
This is about hazards out in the Chesapeake Bay when you go sailing. There's a lot of them people know about. They know about running aground, they know about the rocks here and there, this, that, and the other. But one thing people don't hear about enough is there's a really big hazard down near the Maryland-Virginia line.
Way down below Smith all
Well, Smith is part of it, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Right down there, there's these things called dry islands.
Oh, dangerous places.
Something you know, just, I don't know if you can.
I can't think about it.
What do they do?
They don't
So
drink.
this song, again, this is a short introduction, but
They don't sell beer.
I got it. All right, thank you.
so you have to prepare. You have to prepare your boat. You have to take good care of your engine. You have to make sure you're provisioned properly for where you're going, or you could end up broken down somewhere without the proper provisions. That's kind of what this is about.
She lulled me into false security. I trusted her with my life, you see. If I'd known, I wouldn't have planned it. Never thought she'd end this tragedy. There's no beer. On this engine from dusk till dawn. I've been sweating so much the bilge pump came on. I'm digging through the cooler, getting frostbite, but I can't find one to save my life, oh dear. There's no beer. All around, but no beer. I think the devil made me break down. There's no beer in Tangier. There's no beer. Somebody get me out of here. There's no beer in Tangier. There's no beer. Somebody get me out of here.
Michael Lang.
We warned you. If you go down there, be careful.
So, it's time.
It's time.
Time for Angie.
Okay.
Oh, Angie, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna do one song together for you guys. Okay.
Yeah,
You wanna play your guitar?
You can.
Can I make the
You can play it better than I
stretch
can.
shorter?
I don't know.
I'm short enough, I think.
Can you shorten?
So we decided, I was like, I want to do a song together. I mean, we have a trombone and we have a piano.
Everyone needs a trombone.
So what style
You don't
song?
normally have that?
Right, these guys are
How can you write a song without that?
We've always got trombone.
I have a lot of trombone jokes, but I don't know.
Right.
Get out of the way.
So that's the key of A with you. So that's my
Yeah, I play the fiddle.
capo here.
I'll play the mute.
A capo in your pocket?
I do. I'm very happy to see me. Yeah.
Yeah, I needed to put it away. I was looking for my pick. Okay, so this is the song I came up with. I'm like, surely everybody knows this song. So let's trade verses. Do you know verses? You're gonna sing the chorus, and I'll sing a little harmony on that.
I'll sing something.
Yeah, you want to come?
You're gonna sing on it?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, now we're worried.
You're gonna sing the first one.
Mike doesn't know what's coming.
I'll sing a verse.
Okay, sing first verse or the second one?
Volunteer.
I've seen bright lights in Memphis and Carnivore Hotel. Underneath the street there, I met a southern belle. Now she took me to the river. It's where she cast her spell. In that southern moonlight, she sang a song so well. If you be my Dixie chicken, I'll be your Tennessee man. We can walk together down in Dixieland. Down in Dixieland.
Been a year since she went away. Guess that guitar player sure could play. She's always handy with a smile. Always like to sing along. And one night in the lobby, yeah, of the Commodore Hotel, I chanced to meet a bartender. Said he knew her well. Oh, as he handed me a drink, he began to hum a song. Then all the boys sitting at the bar began to sing along. If you'll be my Dixie chicken, I'll be your Tennessee lamb. We can walk together down in Dixieland. Down in Dixieland.
Here we go. Just hang out here for a second. I want to hear the trombone do something.
So
second verse.
Okay.
If I can remember. I can't. Somebody do the last verse. Yeah, well, we made all the hot spots down on the floor like wine. Then pour down some whiskey. Yeah, again, fall my line. Man, I don't remember church bell. Money I put down on white pens, four walls on the house at the edge of town. Oh, oh, do I remember singing the refrain and nights spent together and the ways to call my name. Yeah, be my tasty chicken, I'll be your tasty lamb. We can walk together down in Dixieland. And in Dixieland, baby.
Angie Miller.
All right, well, Oyster Boys, thank you guys for coming tonight.
So we might not sing that so well.
Next time it'll be perfect. It was great.
Once again, a big hand for Angie Miller and Tom Fridrich, our hero back here.
Tambourine. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
You guys have a